Hey guys, welcome back to Karen Scott and happy Monday. So, if you usually watch my video and every Monday I ask a question on Instagram, and then the most questions that got picked I answer it on YouTube. So the question were how to handle rumor or how to handle bully. So it was like 50 to 60, so how to handle bully was the winner. So this video is inspired by our guidance teacher, Ms. Audie. So shout out to you, because we were talking about bully, how to handle bully. So technically I'm going to take her steps and maybe add my opinion about how to handle bully. So before we get straight to the video, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications so you won't miss any video from me, and just let's get straight to the video. So how to handle bully. So usually bully happens on purpose. It's usually one-sided and the other person has more power than you. And what's the last step? Yeah. This is the 3 steps you know when the bully is happening. So usually I got bullied by one of the kids at school, and it was really hurtful because I didn't know how to speak English. How could I stand up? The only choice I had is to ignore, which was really hard for me, but I did my research and then I told them to stop, and that it actually worked. But sometimes if the bully has more power than you, even if you told them to stop, they won't stop. So here's some 5 tips I think you should do when you have a bully, or when you're getting bullied. The first thing is try to ignore. I mean, it's not always the best choice, but sometimes just ignoring them make them feel powerless and say, hey, I'm bullying this person. Why isn't he paying attention to me? He's gonna try to make you pay attention to them, but since you ignore them, it'll just make them feel less power, and then they might stop. And of course, this does not always work. That tips does not always work to ignore it, but sometimes it does. So that's one of your options. The second option is to tell them to stop. I mean, I don't mean stop. I mean with a confident voice, feeling that power. Stop! Okay, not yelling, but confidently saying stop right now and knock it off. Those words really just, make the bully feel powerless, The third one is usually my favorite one, is to just don't say anything. Because if you say something, they will try to roast you and keep getting powerful. So that's it's kind of ignoring, but don't say anything. You know what I mean? The fourth step is to I forgot this one. Is to actually, if you the bully that has too much power, go find an adult that you adults that you trust, or your parents, and then tell them. Because if you are getting bullied at school and you just keep it in your heart, it could get much worse, and then your parents just want to know about this, and they can get much more worse, including you to get hurt. The last step is to be. So I mean, I don't think a lot of people have this talent. It's not a talent, just a thing that some people have, and some people don't really are good at it. It's actually it's not roasting back the bullied. It's just making them feel powerless. It doesn't have to make fun of them. It just say hey, this thing is you're doing is not really nice, and I want you to stop that. I mean it. Like with a confident voice, just like telling them to stop, but this like use more reason, you know. Like, yeah, it's not kind of like roasting, but yeah. Those are 5 tips you can use. I know they're not like really efficient. They're not like really good, but those are the things that helps me handle bullies. That's why I never get bullied again. So seriously, so the 2 steps I would really be focused on is actually telling telling a grown-ups, and now adults, a parents, a person you just trust. Because if you're like a little kid, okay, if you're like in 5th grade and then in 8th grade is bullying you, you do not have that much power to like stand up to them. So probably you need like an adult or a teacher or your parents that is like has more power than the bully. Like my parents is pretty much finished school and it's really old than that person actually bullying me. And then second step is like telling them to stop. You know, like work on your confident voice. Just tell them to stop, knock it off right away, and never let that happen. I'm not gonna say ignore. I mean, ignore is not really aggressive, because if you ignore it, they'll keep trying. But sometimes it just works to ignore people. If you ignore someone, they would actually stop. It worked a lot, but not it. So it's not always the case. It does not always work. It's just, you know, an option you could use for that. And that's what I think bullies was. So, and I'm just gonna get to another point. Why do people bully you? People bullied you to just maybe get back at you, revenge. If you did something bad to them that wasn't like really bad, but you made them feel embarrassed and like less powerful, they'll try and get revenge. Usually that's how people turn into evil, because they want revenge, you know. Yeah, but you also got, you know, like to like control, to like look at yourself, what you're saying and how is it gonna affect the person that you're saying to. Like if I say you're ugly, it's gonna hurt the person. Not just hurt the person, but it'll make the person less confident, and that is not good, because they can get hurt and like kill themselves because they're so ugly. It happens a lot. Because yeah, actually yesterday at night I watched his video with my parents and like my family. Someone killing themselves because someone at school told them they're ugly and they're useless and they're worthless and they're not perfect. They never will be. And they just killed themselves. It was really sad to watch, and that's why this was one of my options. Because usually a bully just takes revenge. That's like the main point of bully. And sometimes bullies just to make fun of someone, you know, to just make you feel powerless than you already are, and like make fun of you. A lot of cool kids like to do that because they think they're cool, but actually, to me, people that bully people or do bad things, they're not cool to me. Because why? Cool is like a, you know, a definition of someone being like, you know, really nice and everyone likes them, so you're like, you know, cool, you do kind things. That's my definition for cool. But other people take it, they hurting someone, bullying someone makes them more, you know, popular. But if you do great things, you'll be even more popular than you are if you're doing bad things. And that's my definition of bully. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video, and I hope you guys go and get those bully down. And I hope these 5 tips, this video really helped you to like stand up to bully. And if you have a bully, you know, make sure to go get them. And actually, like, don't fight. Yeah, one more thing. If you're bullying, never fight. Like, the bully has more power than you. So if you try to fight, you'll probably bring up his big old friends, and then you're gonna be alone. Especially when you're the new kid. It can be really hard. But yeah, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to post notifications so you won't miss any video from me. And I love you guys so much. Karen Squad is out. Peace.